Meet the Judgment Blade Paladin, one of the strongest builds right now in SpiritVale. You can face tank bosses, deal insane damage, and clear rooms like you just microwave fish in the office. My name is Vazikrak, and this is the Judgment Blade Paladin. Now, this build is very beginner friendly. This build has large AoE, large damage, great survivability because you're wearing a shield, plus your passives, and if you pair it with some life leech, you will be virtually unkillable. And this is really the build for players who made a scout and went, wow, this shit is so ass. Okay, now first off, to become Paladin, you have to create a knight, you have to job level 50, and then you're gonna have to go to the Sanctum of Light, and on this side of the map, this side of the map, east side of the map, there's gonna be a guy named Paladin Master. You talk to him, and then he'll be like, you're a Paladin now. And yeah, that's how I become the Paladin, but let's show the build now. Let's start with the stats breakdown. So your primary stats is going to be the Vitality. You're going to max that out first, put it all the way up to 99, which is maximum. All your skills are based on Vitality. It scales off Vitality, so you want to max that out first for your defense and offense. Next one is going to be Strength. You max out Strength, 99 on that one too. Now, with the Strength, it kind of still scales off with your skills, your Judgment Blade and your Grand Cross, but not as much as Vitality. And the rest, I just put to Intelligence, so I get some Magic Defense, some Magic Attack. It's way better than putting it into Agility. Some people say, hey, let's put it into Agility, because Spear Mastery does say that, not Spear Mastery, Spear Quicken. It does say skills gain Agi scaling for Agility. But it does not work for the Paladin skills, unfortunately, so might as well just stick with Intelligence, and you can get your Magic Attack up and get the Grand Cross and Judgment Blade, since they're both magic, increase their damage a little bit better than Agility, really. Some people, I think, also go for Dexterity for the faster casting, but we really don't need that. We're tank enough to just tank the damage and then cast the skills from there. Alright, now for the gear. The only really required gear for this build is the Oathbreaker. This is so you could spam your Judgment Blade, because it reduces your cooldown to 0, and it also increases its damage by 15%. I do recommend that you get a Vitality plus 3 for this one, the Damage Magic, and also a Health on Hit for survivability, or you could do M Attack for more damage, but I do want Health on Hit, so more survivability. But that's really the only required build, or required weapon for this build. Everything else you see here, not really required, but I'll go through them individually. I do have the Iron Halo because of the holy damage increase. Same with the White Bishop Hood, holy damage increase. The Ventilator Mask just makes me immune to poison and silence, and I put a Burrow card in it to make me immune to stun. The plate, Endurance Plate, is just Vitality plus 1 per refine. This shield, it just has an intrinsic Vitality plus 3. And also, if you do get a Vitality plus 3 stat on it, so it's going to be 6 total, since all your skills really scale more off Vitality. For the boots, I have a Weaver shoe. So this one, it has 2 card sockets. I put Stormcoil cards on it to just make me go fast, because I want to go fast as F-boy. Same with the leg wear, I put a move speed card on it. I just have Void Threads for now. This has been really just what I've had since I started, or since I got to this level. Nothing really to replace it yet. But 2 pieces here for accessory, the 2 Night Fang studs. This is just where I get more of my survivability, because I do have Health Leech on each of them. Plus the shield card, I have the Eyeball Mage card. It does increase Health Leech chance, so I have like 30% total with it. I have the Mosquito Stinger card as well, that's on my accessory, just to make me go fast, because I like to go fast as fuck, boy. And then Batlord card. If you don't have a Batlord card, I do suggest you to get the Bat Helmet or the Bat Utility, just to get the mana. I think that's a mana leech chance for those ones. Alright, let's go to the artifacts. I do have the Corporeal set here. So this set, if you have each piece, that's like +3 to holy damage each piece, that's 12. Plus the full set, which is 8, which is going to be now 20. Plus per refine, I have almost, let's say 27, 26% holy damage. And if you do add a Grand Cross gem, which you get from the, I think it's like after the Demon Small, the Forge, it's at the Forge. But it splits 2% per refine. I have a +8 Grand Cross gem, so that's 16% more Grand Cross damage. And for my Judgment Blade, I only got it to +7. I think I wasted like 2 million trying to get it to +7. But that increases my Judgment Blade damage to 14%. And that should be it for the gears. Let's get to the skills. Why, hello there, buddy. What are you doing here? Alright, for the skills, for the knight, you do want to get level 5 taunt, level 5 endure, and then you want to do level 5 shield master, level 5 fortify, fresh shield, and then max out your spear quicken. Spear mastery is also good. It adds flat attack because you're wearing a sword right now, and HP. Max out your increased health, you get a 5 out of 5. And I had like 3 5 stats here, so I just put it my increased mana recovery. I really don't need any recovery. I could have just added that to increased mana here, but too lazy to switch that back, so I do suggest increased mana. For the Paladin, when you're starting out, you do want to go right away to Grand Cross. This is the easiest leveling skill here. It's a big area, big AoE, big damage. Let me just cast one. Boom, Grand Cross. That whole area, that's just going to get crossed out there. Let me go back here. You don't really want to spam or get to Judgment Blade until you do get the Oathbreaker sword. So max out your Grand Cross, and then you'll max out Consecration, and then you get the Aegis' Light, because this is your oh shit skill. For like a duration of 3 seconds, you're kind of immune there. That's your oh shit skill. If you do get to that point. Griffin riding, so you can just ride with Griffin. The 3 auras, you only use 1 aura at the same time. I do suggest you get Conviction and Defiance. Vitality, you don't really need unless you're doing like a tanky build. And then you can put that somewhere else, like maybe Divine Punishment. But if you really start out tanky, so just get the damage one and do these rests for Divine Punishment. So you'll just do the combo. Consecration, Grand Cross, Divine Punishment. Or Consecration, Grand Cross, Judgment Blade, Divine Punishment. That's gonna be your combo. For our combo, let's buff up here. Get Endure, get Spirit Quicken, Fortify, Holy Shield, Reflect Shield, Haste, and then we'll do our Conviction Aura. You only really need to cast that once, first time you log in. And then we'll do our Griffin riding. Right, now that's the buff. Alright, let me show you the skill rotations now. So you're gonna gather up all the monsters. You're gonna do Consecration, Grand Cross, and then you spam away with the Judgment Blade. And that's it. They should be pretty dead by then. My mana is low. That's because of all the cards I have that reduces mana. But let's see if we can go. Let's go to the Forge. Alright. Buff up. Let's gather some enemies here, so let's taunt. Taunt here. Just gather some enemies. Can't really kill you. Just gonna taunt. Taunt, taunt, taunt. Taunt, taunt, taunt. Okay. And that's a crap ton of enemies, so I Consecration, Grand Cross. And I spam them. Judgment Blade. Boom. I did. Easy. Oh, finish that guy. Got a card. Nice. Alright. So same thing. Here, let me show you. Let's taunt. Taunt. Oh. Just gather all the enemies. Oh no, I'm slowed. Alright, gather all the enemies. We'll do a Consecration, Grand Cross, and then Judgment Blade spam. Boom, boom, boom. Again, Grand Cross again. Judgment Blade spam. Really easy. It's the same rotation really for the boss. Here, let me do one more pull. This is just how I farm all the glyphs. Alright, so Consecration, Grand Cross, Judgment Plate. Again, let's finish this guy. There's just so many monsters, I just want to kill them, but let's just give this to Cheddar here, 91 Paladin. See, he's 91, but he's like killing these dudes. Alright, let's go back. Alright guys, pros and cons of this build. You do a lot of AoE, a lot of AoE damage. You can solo a lot of the content. Problem is, you're really only doing holy damage, like Judgment Blade, that's holy. Grand Cross, that's holy. Consecration, that's holy damage. Kind of limits the damage that you can do, let's say for the Night Guardian boss, the Cosmic Entity. You're only doing really half damage to that guy. It'll take you a while to kill it, and just might as well just bring someone else to kill the Cosmic Entity, because you're really just doing half damage. Anyway, that should be the build, guys. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments down below, and subscribe for more SpiritVale videos. See you guys later. Peace.